Hello, YouTube subscribers. Today or tonight, whenever you're watching this, I am doing another Ghostbusters movie review on the second Ghostbusters movie. Now, I was supposed to do the second movie review on last week's Monday, but I decided not to and do the movie review on the original first, Beetlejuice, because if you guys saw my review for last Thursday's movie review, it was on the review of Beetlejuice, the second, the sequel movie. Um, so, but today, this video review is directly on Ghostbusters. Came out in 1989, which the original came out in 1984, which it did quote in the movie 5 years later, which basically, if you do count, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. 5 years later, the sequel came out. So really, I liked how it touched on that, because you basically waited 5 years later for the sequel. 5 years later, that the movie basically throws out that after the first movie, they went through legal battles, that basically it was still the Ghostbusters' fault. They had to pay off some damages. They had to close down. They could no longer be Ghostbusters, like do any supernatural work. So basically the Ghostbusters retire except two. Uh, uh, so the 4 out of the 2 retired. Well, they still kind of retired, but they did like birthday parties, as like you have people to hire like to dress up as Spider-Man or He-Man, which it's actually funny because once they get to the birthday party, when you think they're actually going to bust some ghosts, no, they're the person he went to the house to was talking about kids, and you realize it was for a birthday party, which they were all chanting for He-Man, He-Man, yeah. Which, don't get me wrong, I have no idea what the hell wait. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. So, yes, I do. I know what He-Man is. So, and then, so moving on from there, we also get reintroduced to another main character from the first movie. That was basically their first client. We see her now having had a baby. She's taking care of the baby, and we also see her running some pinkish reddish goo, which has a mind of its own. And the whole point of this pinkish reddish goo is that it has a mind of its own. Feed it negative, you can use it for negative stuff. Feed it good energy, it basically gives you goodness, good energy. How it came to about, how I came across, how I looked at it, how I heard it correctly, or at least to me, is that the people of New York created this goo, which, okay, I looked at it as, okay, maybe the incident from the first movie lead a few goo-ness here and there. It evolved to something else by the hate surrounding New York, and it slowly became that because all that they explain is that the people in New York created it because it was a big, because as you see, you you, you see a big huge river under the old subway station, just um and just heading to a museum where their first client from the first movie works at. And y- 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 and all they tell you is that the New Yorkers created it by all the hate that they have and all the hate that they hold. And it's like, okay, that could work. Does sound interesting, sure, but a little bit more detail. Like maybe it was the goo that was left, a little bit of the goo that was left over, a little bit of the plasma left over, and it created, and the anger from the people also helped that to create something else, something new, something different. But by just stating the people of New York created it, eh, don't get me wrong. The story plot, the villain of this Ghostbusters movie, and the return of the whole entire cast from the first movie, from the original movie, was good. It's good by having the original cast back, having that story plot was good, a little bit of Ghostbuster action, a little bit of them collecting the new more samples of the new plasma. The villain of the movie was good. The sidekick to the main villain was just, ugh, ugh, was just dorky. Wrong. No. Sorry. But the I don't want to say animation, but like CGI, the whole ghost and how they did the ghost, and most of like the villain graphics, that was good. I really liked that. How they did the bathtub scene where all suddenly when uh their first client from the first movie went to give her baby a bath, and then after she turned off the water, looks away, gets her baby ready for the bath, the water went from clean, perfect water to the pink-ish red ooze plasma, and then it turned the bathtub into like some type of monster. That was cool, but I know at first originally it had one same problem as it did with the X-Men, with the very first X-Men movie, which okay, kind of two different ways that they used it, but still the same problem. Statue of Liberty. When both movies first originally came out, people's number one problem was that, oh, the X-Men had their final battle in the Statue of Liberty. That was so wrong. The Statue of Hope. And basically, oh, the Ghostbusters, yeah, we understand the point why they used it, but they still used the Statue of Liberty. Okay, yeah. But you gotta look at it at a writer standpoint, the creator standpoint, is that if you're gonna create hope, use hope, and you're in a place that can inspire hope, why not use that one simple thing? Sure, not everyone, like now these days, see it that way, and it does take a while to see it that way, but, you just gotta let that go. I mean, times are changing. So really, does it really matter? Like how they used it in Spider-Man No Way Home. I mean, the final battle was during them rebuilding and adding the Statue of Liberty with a Captain America shield by replacing the torch. So yeah, I mean, I liked it. The second Ghostbusters movie. Do I like it more than the original? No, I do not. I will not say I would watch the second Ghostbusters before the original. I will not hesitate to go to the very first original film before the sequel. So it because to me it's like, yeah, it kind of holds that same feeling from the first movie. It doesn't have that hope right away. It has that same dorky beginningness as the first movie, but can you really keep that going even in the second movie? And I get it. It's by two different directors, which the director that did the first original movie came back to do the Ghostbusters Afterlife, which I also liked how the son of that director from the first movie had a part in the second one, where he basically looked at the two Ghostbusters, and I think it was at his birthday party, and he's like, my dad said that you suck, and that's why you guys basically quit, disappeared, yada yada yada. So is it still a good Ghostbusters movie to watch like the first movie? Yes. Would it be the automatically go-to before the first movie? No. But it's still a good movie to watch even after the first movie. So that's my review. Hit that like button if you guys liked this video. Hit that dislike button, and please comment down below what you may not like me doing in this video review. Did you not like how I was like moving around? Did you guys not like how I most time talked in a way? So just anything you guys may not want me to do and change, that I would like to know. Comment down below what's your favorite Ghostbusters movie. Do you like the Ghostbusters video game? Do you like the Ghostbusters cartoon? Because I know there's a cartoon and video game. Will I review the video game? I don't not have it anymore. I didn't finish the game. I got too agitated out of part and never went back to it. I probably will review the video game for a certain reason, and I may say in that review or skip it and kind of talk about it in the Afterlife review. Anything Ghostbusters, anything about Ghostbusters, or anything you want me to change me doing in my videos, comment down below, please and thank you. I appreciate you guys always keep coming back. The original subscribers, I appreciate you guys always coming back to every single of my videos. If you're a newcomer randomly dropping by, please hit that subscribe button, because I welcome all new and old subscribers with open arms. Have a nice day, have a nice night whenever you're watching this. Peace.